Let's do this, yes hello team, what is up? And welcome to the one, the only Motosumo with the one, the only me, Benny P. How are you doing? My name is Ben, I am here in London. I'm one of the UK instructors ready to take you through your 45-minute endurance game. This class is one of our longer versions and you couldn't have a shorter endurance game. It would not make sense, team. So we've got one of our 45-minute classes, enough time for you to lock in, to get in there, to get some endurance going. This is all about building your engines. We've got limited rest, nice long rounds. It's literally the opposite to like sprints and stuff. So we bring that intensity down and we just do it for an extra long amount of time. 45 minutes with me. Now, before we get kicking on, team, if you're doing that on demand, which you are right now, I want you to get on one of our live classes. Our live classes is where it is happening. That is where we get to interact with you. It's an interactive app, so why would you not jump on one of our live classes? We've got instructors all over the world, so I'm sure there's going to be a class that's at the right time for you to get involved. So come on, get involved. Team, if you're also doing this team display and you're doing this in one of the gyms, and I'm on a big screen right now, download our app. That's where you get to sort of track your own progress rather than just cracking on with it. We want to see you up on the leaderboard. That is the main thing we want to see. But now that we've done that, let's get cracking on. All right, what I need you to do in order to start this class is the way we start every single class here at Motosumo is we drop it all the way down to that resistance 0. So I want you to find a resistance 0. Now I want you to move your legs and I want you to feel that resistance. With no resistance down there at all, that, team, is our resistance 0. We don't want to stay there for too long because you know what? It's too easy. It's too light. So what we do is we bring up that resistance. We just add a little bit on. And that, team, is now your resistance 1. Yes, Joe, what is up? Now that we found our resistance 1 with that little bit of weight, you feel that support, you feel like it's on a flat road, that is when I can put some bangers on, explain to you a little bit more about Motosumo, and then we crack on with this warm-up. Let's get ready, team. We go for this in 3, 2, 1, let's go! So resistance 1 is our support. Where we got that support, it should feel light, it should feel relatively easy, but you should feel supported. You should definitely feel supported. Nice. Every time we add a little bit of resistance, we take it up in resistance. We've got our sort of imaginary resistances so that everyone can sort of join in. Everyone wants to be aligned with those different numbers. Everyone's on different bikes, everyone's on different bodies. We want to make sure everyone's aligned. So you've got 4 main resistances. Resistance 1 is this lowest one, where you've got that little bit of support, that touch of weight under your legs, and then every time you go up to that resistance 2, 3, and 4, you build your way up. 4 is that top one, 1 is the lowest one. Cadence is the other metric we look at. So if you look at your bottom of your screen right now, you can see your cadence meter. Now your cadence meter can either change colors or change numbers. So that sort of semicircle bar can fill up or come down, and it goes from about gray at the bottom to blue to green to yellow and then to red. Red is that fastest one. Right now, we can just chill in that blue or that green whilst I'm sort of taking you through everything. But I can also shout out numbers to you. So I'm always going to shout out a sort of bracket for you to get in between. For example, during this just easy warm up, you can sit somewhere between about 65 and 75. That hits the top of the green, the top of the blue and the low of the green. But we don't want to be here for too long. I don't want to get us straight into our warm up. So why not do an endurance warm up? It's an endurance class overall, so that's exactly what we are going to do. We're going to go for a 2-minute push. That does not mean a 2-minute sprint, all in resistance 1, where we lift up the pace. We're gonna go somewhere between about 90 and 100. Team 90 and 100, we got 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go! So who's joining me up here in the yellow zone? Joe, Rohit, what up? Got my dream team on the board right now. Exactly where I want them. 10 seconds, then we're halfway. Rohit, Joe, hope you both had a wonderful day. So far, all morning, depends where you are in the world. We got this. Yes, Aries, how's it going? Love to see you on the board. So right now, we're just in resistance 1, and we're in that yellow zone. So join me in this yellow zone, Aries. Get up here with me. Nice. So remember the theme of the day, endurance. It's about a slightly lower intensity, so it's not really about sort of smashing it out from beginning to end. It's about maintaining a bit of energy, you know? For right now, we're just getting warm, but also think about that technique. Elbows tucked in, gentle bend in those arms, shoulders rolled back. That's how it should be feeling. Then think about those legs, kicking out, pulling back. Give me that 360. 3, 2, 1, pull it back. Just pull it back to that green zone for me there, team. So anytime we're in resistance 1 today, I never wanted you to be in that blue zone, because blue zone means a sort of full recovery. And we don't need a full recovery. Not when it's endurance. Not when it's in resistance 1. Cool, let's go for another 2 minutes. This time, we go faster. 95 to 105, maybe in those hundreds. 3, 2, 1, let's go! Yo, it's hump day today, as people call it. It's Wednesday when I'm filming this. But I don't subscribe to that sort of thing. Every day is a day. It's an opportunity for you to get something done. We don't count down the days to the weekend. We gotta enjoy every single day. As I've been saying for the past week or so, it's bitterly cold in London. You know what, it gives it that sort of Christmassy feel. I like it, it's festive. Take something that's not nice cycling around in it. I get cold hands. We all good, because then I can jump on this bike and get very warm very quickly. Remember team, we're in that faster zone, 95 minimum. Let's go Rohit, let's go Joe. Picking up the pace, in 3, 2, 1, lift it. Three, 2, 1. Remember, we never drop it down all the way to that blue zone. So find at least a green zone for me. All right, I'm just gonna go for a minute this time. We've gone for 2 minutes. Gonna drop it down by half. And I wanna get a big old push pace in there before we drop it down. Before we drop it down, before we drop it up. Before we take it up in that resistance. Team, how are we feeling today? Show me a little emoji. Let me know you're doing good. Aris, I know you're there. I know you're going strong with me. Minute on the clock. 100 minimum. Ready, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Aris, lift that pace, so let's go right here, let's go Joe. Remember, we're lifting it up. we're going a little bit faster. 10. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice stuff there. Good team, how is that? We're starting to feel a little bit warmer. Remember, we think about form, we think about the technique, we don't think about being efficient on your bike. And by that I mean because we've got these long rounds coming up, you know what to do. Cool, we're gonna go into a 3-minute section. We got a 1-minute rest, and then we're gonna go straight into your main body. It's gonna be 3 minutes straight of work, resistance 2, 3, and 4. Just building our way up, 1 minute in each, starting 90 to 100 in that resistance 2. Team, take it up there. 3 minutes on the clock. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Resistance 2, 90 to 100. Big tune. The artist of the song is called Tiger Blood Jewel. It's kind of a sick name, isn't it? In a good way. Cool, minute in each. Fifteen seconds. You've got resistance 3 coming up. 4, 3, 2, 1. 80 to 90. First time in this resistance 3, feel that weight. Really change it up. I love it, it's my favorite resistance, resistance 3. It's where you get that power. 20 seconds, we're resistance 4, we're standing up. We're gonna give me a 1 minute climb. You got a 1 minute break coming up after that. That'll be your first 15 minutes done. 10 seconds. Motosumo, you ready? Standing up in 5, 3, 2, 1. Up we go. How's that feeling, team? Eris, a little bit quicker there. Try to get it in those 60s. Oh, I know. 15. Remember, hollowing that core out. 8 seconds, drop it down to resistance 1. We got a minute to spin those legs out. 3, 2, 1. Resistance 1, yes, Rohit. Were those stars in your eyes for resistance 1? I'm sure they were. It's a lovely feeling. Yo, big effort so far, you lot. Okay, we're gonna come into a big, long endurance round. It's the name of the game, team. I'm gonna start by saying, anytime I say a minute break, I really mean a minute in resistance 1 holding green zone. So it's sort of a bit of an active recovery, okay? We're gonna go for a 4-minute round, 1 minute active recovery. 3-minute round, 1 minute active recovery. 2-minute round, 1 minute active recovery. 3-minute round, 1 minute, 4 minute. So we go 4, 3, 2, 3, 4 with those 1 minute active recoveries in between. How does that sound? Pretty damn good, eh? Starting with a 4-minute climb. It's endurance after all. Ready to take it back up. to resistance 4. You know what, before we start, Harris, don't worry, I got ya. I'm doing it with you. Right here, big up, Joe. Are we ready, team? Standing up. We're going 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Okay, somewhere between about 55 and 70. I've given you quite a broad range there. The reason I've done that is because we're here for so long, just a little change in that resistance, a little change in that weight will make a big difference to the difficulty. So I want you to find a pace that is going to challenge you, but doesn't absolutely knacker you out. Right? I've told you what we got coming up, and that's going to take us into that last 10 minutes as well. So we've got a decent amount of time here. 4-minute climb, 1 minute active recovery, 3-minute round, 1 minute active recovery, 2-minute round. It sounds like I'll come rapping. 1 minute active recovery, 3 minutes, 1 minute, 4 minutes, here we go. It's the only time you're ever gonna see me rap during a Motosumo class. I don't really know what came over me there. Hope you enjoyed that.
And I'm a self-made man out of Sweden. And it's still off top, I'm tweaking. But I still gotta fight my demons. I ain't no good, I'm evil. I ain't been clean since Eden.
Good, so now that we're in this climb, we sort of get control of your breath. Don't let it run away from you. The moment you do, it's not good. So we need to try to maintain that.
They smoke my partner like reefer. Dímelo porque yo no entiendo mi gente must really need Jesus. He said real blood, I never seen the crypt and I believe it. It's too easy.
About to come into that halfway mark in this climb.
Too easy. I can do this with my eyes closed. It's too easy.
I know. Right here, don't you worry.
I can do this with my eyes closed. It's too easy.
Boom, that is halfway. 2 minutes done. 2 minutes to go. Proper endurance stuff here. In 15 seconds, we're gonna sit it down, maintaining the resistance forward, still a climb. And we do that for a minute before then finishing up back in that standing position. Sitting it down 70 to 80 in 3, Motosumo 2, 1. Let's go.
I found a perfect girl. She's from another world. She puts a smile on
Still a lot of weight here, with a big tune coming on as well. Team, a week into December. About 3 weeks left of the year. What do we want to gain from it? I think you've got goals. New goals a little bit. The New Year's resolutions, but for now, let's think about December. Let's think about what you want to complete. What do you want to get done? Standing up. Ready? Final push, standing up. 3, 2, 1, go! Love it when it falls on the drop. Oh well, I'll get that in a bit. Sitting down, resistance 1, in 4, 3, 2, 1, resistance 1, resistance 1, and I just dropped something. Everything's falling over. It's all good, team. Smooth as you like, I'm still here. Resistance 1, keep those legs spinning. How dramatic was that? Oh, I did it. All I can say is that emoji. I'm still here. Okay. After the drama of that, you got a 3-minute round coming. Team, how are we? A little bit hot? Yes, right here. Cool, we still got Yeah, it's been like 10 seconds. 3-minute round. Resistance 3. Coming up, yes, keeper. 3, resistance 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So we've got 3 minutes in resistance 3 now. We did 4 minutes in resistance 4. So now we're doing 3 minutes in resistance 3. As previously mentioned, this is my favorite resistance. So it's a bit of a power endurance. So somewhere between about 75 and 90. Ideally in those 80s. Joe bro here, let's bring it up. Keep it, how are we? What up? On the drop, if you want to add a little bit of pace, go on, 3, 2, 1, lift it. Another minute, another 2 minutes. This is a 3-minute round. So huge. So good. Joe, Eris, how are we, team? 3 minutes in resistance 3, a little bit of a different story, isn't it? Oh, we tune. Eris, we got it. Remember, I always do it with you. I'm your co-rider. I'm here with you. Cool, 1 more minute here. 3, 2, 1. 1 more minute here. Then we've got that active recovery.
no a su mañana. Por eso veo mi regla y trato de tener una vida sana. La envidia no enferma.
15 seconds, active recovery. We drop it down to resistance 1. Hold that green zone. You got a minute there. We're over halfway in the entire class. Yep. Resistance 1. 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. It's good. It's real good. Okay, that's your resistance 4 and 3 down. We got 2 minutes in resistance 2. So we're gonna pick up the pace. Right now we're in resistance 1 and we're gonna spin on for those 2 minutes. This is a lovely little speed section that we're gonna get under our belt now. 2 minutes of resistance 2. Coming up in 10 seconds time. Ready. Resistance 2, coming out. 3 and 2 and 1. Let's go! Go on, Aaron, pick up the pace. Let's go, Joe. Joe, come on, in that resistance 2. We should see some pace now. Over halfway. Remember, we get heavier than this. We're pretty much going to reverse it. That final round is going to be a little bit different, and also you've got a bit of a finisher stuff as well. But we don't worry about that finisher stuff now, do we? We got to focus on this, eyes on the prize. But as I always say, you got to think of how you want to feel like when you end the class, how you want to look like, how you want to be, what your mindset is. Sort of when you to forecast, to predict how you're going to be at the end. 15 seconds, resistance 1, into that active recovery. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Big. Okay. Huge so far. Really, really good. Remember, active recovery, yes, Aries. You're smashing it. Okay, with those legs moving around. We get ready to go. For that 3 minutes in resistance 3, we're gonna build our way back up. Even though I feel like that, Aries, you probably feel like that as well. 3 minutes in resistance 3, it is your power zone push. We get ready for that. In 5, in 4, resistance 3, 2, 1, let's go. Somewhere in those 80s. Three minutes here. So again, it becomes about that endurance. It comes about focusing on each breath coming in, on staying consistent, and keeping an eye on your cadence. Just have a think about what sort of numbers you were hitting out last time, because we're doing this again, so it's the exact same thing, 3 minutes in resistance 3, but maybe can you add 1 or 2 onto that RPM that you were hitting last time. Oi. There we go, use that beat if you need. That beat is a little bit fast, to be honest. It's probably in those 90s, but this is why we want to push it on. Okay. Okay, 100 minutes to go. And you got that final resistance 1, sort of active recovery in this round only. Get it in. God, remember when I came off the bike? That was dramatic, wasn't it? This class has had everything. Got no worries, I'm gonna make mine. Going global, I'ma get it out the state lines. Paying taxes at a more than what you make now. Different bracket, eating off a different plate now. I need my hands. This life is real. If they pretend, came off the bench. I get it in. 10 seconds. Resistance 1, coming up. 3, 2, 1. Remember, it's not all the way down. You want to keep those legs moving a little bit. Huge so far. Harris, how are we? We got one more of those. And we got that resistance 4. Again, most of it's going to be spent up. It's not going to work the exact same way as last time. Big. Okay. Ready? Resistance 4, stood up. 4, 3, 2, 1, here we go. This is nowhere near heavy enough. There we go. There we go. Aris, I know you're gonna wanna jump on that beat, but I wanna make it a little bit too heavy for you jump on that beat. Because you just wanna go like boom, boom, boom. But that's not resistance 4. That's not resistance 4, we want it to be heavy. This time we're actually gonna do a minute up, minute down, and then repeat that. So it's a minute on each. 30 seconds time. Ten seconds time, we sit down. 70 to 80. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Good, so we're just doing 1 minute up, 1 minute down, 1 minute up, 1 minute down. And that's gonna take us into our final section. Aris, you've still got, yes, Krista Rass. Aris, you've still got that 1 minute sort of chill out after. I'm still gonna give you that. But you really start to feel it now because we're in that last little section of this class, those legs, those lungs, everything's starting to feel the fact, the sort of longevity of that we've been doing this for. What's up, Krista Rass? Okay, ready to stand it up. Resistance 4. 60 to 70. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Here we go. Aris, how are we? We got this. Yo, I'm here with you. Digging deep, thinking about that focus of you at the end of the class. There it is. This will be us. Taking down 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Final minute. Good, Aris, pick up the pace. Try to get in that green zone for me. Come on, get up here with me. 5 to the final 10 seconds. You got 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Resistance 1. Final 10 minutes. Final 10 minutes. Okay. Amazing work. So good. We keep those legs moving. So we've got about another 40 seconds, and then we're into your final push. Okay. We've got a 5-minute constant round. The longest round you've done so far has been 4 minutes. So why don't we make it a little bit longer for that final round? We're gonna head back into resistance 4, and you're gonna stand up. This is a huge song. So again, it's gonna be resistance 4, stood up for 1 minute. Aries, don't you worry. I'm gonna be breaking it down, I'm gonna be doing it with you, and I'm gonna be hyping you up. Build up to resistance 4. Minutes standing up. 7, 6, 5, 4, up in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Okay, in under 5 minutes, you will be chilling out. We will be in our cool down. That's special. Do, 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 do. 25 seconds times resistance 3 for a minute. Sitting down in 5, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Four minutes left. Resistance 1 coming up, and Eris, this is not going to be a recovery speed. This is going to be a push on speed. Let's go on the drop. Resistance 1, 100 minimum. We're going 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. As promised, this is a 5-minute round. So what we're going to do is we're going to take it straight into, as we also change song, a 2-minute race. Not yet, keep going, 15 seconds. We take it up into resistance 2. Coming into your final check. Resistance 2, team. We go in 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! 2 minutes. fast as we can. Emptying out the tank. Okay, halfway. That's a minute down. How much can you hold on to, Aries? $15. 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wow. Wow. Aris, how was that? You're an absolute hero for that one. Aris, love and love from Spain, 65 classes under the belt, huge. Really clocking them up and doing amazing for it. Let's take those big deep breaths in. Nice and slowly. Gently roll those shoulders back for me. Loosening out that upper back. And those shoulders. Lean your head up to one side, close your eyes if you want. Spin around, do the same thing on the other side. Take a final big deep breath in. Hold it. And breathe out. What you can do is you're going to stand up. Push those heels down. Push your hips back. Get deep into that. Three, 2, 1. Spin around, same thing on the other side. Very nice. From there, you can take your arms in front of you. Little wiggle out into that. And then you can take them up and over again. And from there, team, you're gonna bring them all the way around into your center. You can take a final big deep breath in and out where you are done. Thank you so much. As always, team, sending my love to every single one of you for an epic, epic class. That's a wicked one. I hope to see you all very, very soon. Aris, you're absolutely legend. Adios, amigo. Hasta luego. I hope you guys have an amazing one. Make sure you click pause and save. Make sure you find us on social media as well. Peace and love, team. And I'll see you very, very soon.